4.
Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday. It is 8 o'clock and it's time for ZoomDown. On tonight's show, we're hoping to have a repeat performance from Graeme Cole. And in his way tonight is a man who was last on in Series 1. It's Dave Robjohns. And our third player needs no introduction. You'll all remember him from a certain bird. It's Cammy Lovatt.
Hey.
And we have George doing the Lex tonight, and we have Fiona doing the stream. So you're very welcome to ZoomDown. So I hope you're all very well. Hope you're either at home or at the pub with your mobile data turned on. That you've got your... We remember we said that at the start, Fiona. I think it was when Cammy was on. It was a conversation Cammy we had was that imagine like there had been no lockdown and we'd started ZoomDown and it would be just people at the pub. I've got a 7. Yeah, a 7. I've got a 7.
I vaguely remember that now, Paul. I think
that was in the bloopers as well. But that's kind of what it would have been like if we didn't have this lockdown. It would be like, people, why are you ringing me now? Like, what is it? So anyway, Graeme, our champion, welcome back. How are you doing?
All right, thank you. Well, I've got my pad and paper, and now I'm. Yes, I think I'm ready.
We don't see your magic box tonight. It's been moved.
Has it been moved? No, it's still there.
Oh, it's there. It's just your chairs in the way.
My chair's in the way. Oh yeah.
I thought we lost it. So, have you played these guys before?
I'm not sure. Possibly on Actress. I don't remember actually. I haven't actually played much on Actress for quite a while.
No, you're not an Actress regular these days.
If it was quite a while ago.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, the best of luck to you tonight, and we'll come to your opponent, Dave Robjohns. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm a bit cold and a bit scared, but
a bit cold and a bit scared.
All good.
We can't do anything about the cold. We'll try and ease your nerves, because yeah. Have you? So, do you remember playing Graeme at all? He has no memory of it.
I don't think so, but I played classic Graeme a few times.
Okay, how did you get on against classic Graeme?
I think he's 8-1 up, so I've got to up my game tonight. But yeah.
In classic Graeme, sub in for me.
He always gives the same answers, but Graeme, that's it. We're hoping to get variety tonight. So, Dave, you were working today, were you? We weren't sure whether you could make it, but it was everything sorted itself out.
Oh, it was. I was coming to Bath today from home to move back to uni, and also I've just come back from playing tennis for a few hours.
Very nice.
So it's just trying to figure out the timings, but it's all good.
Tennis in April, eh? My word, very nice.
Yeah, it's been good.
Cool, and welcome to our third opponent tonight, Cammy Lovatt. Welcome back to ZoomDown.
Thanks, Paul. Glad to be here.
How are you doing?
Not bad. I'm just sort of in this endless cycle at the minute of work, sleep, up to repeat. That's basically life at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Not necessarily in that order, but that's about the highlight of my life at the minute. But
so you've been practicing how to buzz, then have you? Remember, your Ptarmigan incident. It was very funny, and you were a very good sport for letting us.
So that's so hot for me to this day. Like
it was funny, wasn't it? But if it was me doing it, you'd have laughed. So it was.
It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping somebody would do the same thing as I did, but
no, you are. You're on your own. You've still got that honor.
Just a wee bit of adrenaline rush there, right there.
Who was it against? Was it Hazel?
It was Hazel. Was it?
Yeah, you see, you got to be quick against Hazel, don't you? So yeah, but not that quick.
Yeah.
So our trick these days, we tell people to sort of purse their lips instead of fingers on the buzzer. It's get ready to buzz. Get ready to say buzz. So I hope you play well tonight, and there's none of that, no repeat performance of that. Now you're going to say a good, healthy buzz tonight.
Here's open.
All right. So George, you looking forward to these?
Yeah, good, thanks. I did have a look through Actress while you guys were having those conversations. Graeme has never played either of tonight's opponents, but Cammy and Dave have played each other 4 times.
And what's it like? What's the record?
4-0.
It's 4-0 to Cammy?
It is, yes.
Right. Okay. Well, Dave, if you get a chance to play him tonight, then Dave, that's hoping to rectify.
Big incentive.
It's all about the televised ones, isn't it? It's no one. So it's all about
Stephen has a stat of the day as well. The last 3 games of ZoomDown have had a combined winning margin of 7 points, the lowest of any 3 consecutive games.
Oh, wow. And the scores have shot up as well, Steve. And Fiona didn't hold on to that high score record for very long, did you, Fiona?
No, few days.
No. Nice while you had it, I'm sure. But,
I'm very happy with those scores. So yeah.
I thought you would hang on to that record for a little bit longer now, I have to say. But so good crowd in tonight, George. You're looking forward to this?
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of love hearts and hag words in the chat.
Excellent, and thank you very much for joining us. It bears repeating because life is starting to open up again now, and so we do really appreciate people tuning in and giving their time to both play and to watch these guys play. So, right, well, we'll get on with it then. No further ado. Very best of luck to you, gentlemen.
Good luck, Dave.
Good luck.
And it's going to be Graeme, our champion. Your prerogative, your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay. WS K and L, and your vowels U, E, and A.
Consonant.
N.
And consonant, please.
Consonant first, and a final H. Okay, so Graeme.
7.
7. Dave.
I'll try a 7.
Do you have it written down?
Yeah.
Okay, yours, please, Graeme.
Wenuas.
Say that again.
Wenuas. WHENUAS.
Wait, is that a question? Wenuas. Okay. And yours, please, Dave.
I went for unwakes.
And unwakes. Okay, George, I'll leave this decipher.
I've just checked unwakes. Sadly, that's not in Dave. And when you was Graeme is what I was going to go for. And having looked it up, it is actually a mass noun. So I'm going to have to disallow when you was as well.
Oh, well, I had a 7. Unleash, George.
Unleash, yeah.
Well, you know, better than both of all of us, Paul.
And I think, can you, if I made it up, can you not have wankles?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Is that not a rotary engine? Is that not a capitalized rotary engine on a motorbike?
Wankle is only in as an adjective.
Okay.
So you can't put the S on it. We're not having a good start here, are we, guys?
I must admit, I was hoping for an R at the end.
We didn't even get the R I picked from.
Yeah.
I wanted a G for gun whales, but...
May I just ask, is unleaxing?
But there was longer, John. Unleash.
There was longer, and congrats to Rob Foster, of course, in the chat who got it with Huskanor.
Very good. Define it, Rob.
Which is...
Before George does.
He might have a task on his hands to define it. Among certain North American Indian peoples, it's an initiation period in which adolescents prepare for adulthood by means of solitary confinement, fasting, and the use of narcotics.
Of course.
Sounds great. So no parents, some free drugs. Okay, right. So Huskanor, very good. If anyone got that. So
Rob did.
Yes. So no points here, I'm afraid. Then George.
No.
But neither of you are behind. That's the one way to look at it. We'll not bother putting those up. Graeme, besides
this is a true 0 point game.
It is a 0 point game. Nothing in it. So, round 2, Mr. Robjohns. Your letter.
Can I go CV7, please?
Can. GUS. AG O D. Someone likes Gus.
A vowel, please.
E.
Consonant, please.
And a final V. So, how'd you get on, Dave?
6.
Okay. And Graeme?
6.
Yours, please, Dave.
Vados, is it?
How are we spelling that?
VADOSE.
Okay, Vados.
Yeah.
Okay. And Graeme?
Gauges.
And gauges. Okay. So Vados, then George. You want to me?
New on me as well, relating to or denoting underground water above the water table, a geological term.
Okay. Gouged for me. Lots of 6s by the looks of it.
Lots of 6s, but no 7 in there.
Okay. Take a snapshot there, Reese. Okay. So, off the mark. 6 piece. And it's round 3, which is Graeme's first numbers.
Let's go with 6 small, please.
6 small. All right. Start as you mean to go on. 8, 10, and 3. 6, 1, and 2. And you target 4, 7, 6. Okay, so Graeme.
4, 7, 6.
Dave?
Yeah, 4, 7, 6.
All right, go for it, Graeme.
8 times 6 times 10.
8 times 6 times 10 is 480.
Take away 3 and 1.
And take away 3 and 1. Very nice. And Dave?
Yeah, same way.
All right, so I just went 6 times 78. Or 7 times 68, I should say. Yeah, 7 times 68 was my way. Quite a few ways, George, for that one. Quite a factorable number.
Yeah, most in the chat have gone for that same route as our chaps here.
Yeah.
And you had to use that 10 as well, so there's no,
ELNA.
Well, it's not an LNAFP,
Extra
but as
large.
good as.
Yeah. Okay, so very good. 10 points. And it's 16 all. We're into round 4. Dave.
Can I go CV7 again, please?
SAT. AN. EL. My word. God and the devil in the selection there. Look at that. Satan L.
Another vowel, please.
E.
Consonant, please.
And a final J. Okay. So, Dave.
I'll try a 6.
Okay. Graeme.
7.
Your 6, please, Dave.
Natals.
Natals. Okay. Graeme.
Sealant.
Sealant.
Nice.
Sent you one, George. Yeah, assume it's in.
Yep, sealant. That's absolutely fine.
No, the one I sent you. One of
Oh, the one you sent me.
Was
What did you send
Natals
me?
in?
Natals.
Oh, you sent me one on. Yeah, Paula sent me one on Facebook Messenger, and that's in elastane. Very good for 8, Paul. An elastic polyurethane material used for hosiery and underwear and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Natals.
There was one other 8 in there, which I've seen a few in the chat get, which is Alateens, a division of the Al-Anon Mutual Support Organization, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, that's what that means, right? I thought it was a sister company of QAnon.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Right, okay.
Can we have a decision on natals, please?
Yeah, is natals valid? Can you pluralize?
We can have a decision on natals. Yes, of course you can. Unfortunately not.
Okay.
It's only in as an
I thought I made it
adjective.
up.
Unlucky.
So, Sealant takes the points. 23. And it's round 5. Graeme, back to you. Your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels again, please.
Okay. Alateens. Okay. GS, C, and L, U, I, and another I,
Vowel.
O,
And consonant, please.
final, T. So, Graeme.
7.
7, Dave.
We'll stick with 6.
Which is?
Clouts.
Okay, and you're 7, Graeme?
Solicit.
Solicit, very nice. Lovely. Nice and easy spot, that. Very good. Yeah. I was thinking litigious, and I was thinking, no, that needs 3 eyes, doesn't it? But what could they have had, George?
But there were a couple of 8s in there. Anagrams of each other, actually. One of them was logistic.
Hard to spot that, isn't it? Simple word, but very hard to spot in that selection.
I think they're the best ones, like the most impressive spots are the ones you've heard of, but are really hard to see. And the other is logicist, derived from logicism, which is the theory that all mathematics can ultimately be deduced from pure formal logical axioms.
Okay, very good. So, but solicit was a nice 7, Graeme. Very nice. Okay, so 30 to 16. And it's round 6. Dave, numbers.
I think I'll go 6 small as well, please.
6 small? Okay. Are you a 6 small man? Is that your... Well, you like all your numbers, but what's your favorite pick?
Probably 6 small, yeah.
Probably 6 small. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 7, 4, and 9. Another 9, 10, and 1. New target. 9, 4, 7. So Dave, 947.
Yep, 947.
And Graeme.
947.
Okay, go for it, Dave.
So I did 9 plus 1.
And
Times 9.
90.
Plus 4.
94.
Times 10.
Times 10.
And then add on the 7.
Add on the 7. Graeme.
The same with the 10 and the 9 plus 1 the other way around.
Yeah, I was the same as you. I did the other ones. I got to my 94 first of all, and then realized I had another 10. So fell out quite handy, that one, didn't it, really? With the 4 and the 7 sitting there. So everyone went that way, George, I'm assuming.
Yes, they did.
Okay. All right, very good. So, 42-26. Oh, we'll just take a little break. So, good standard again tonight. It was an amazing standard last night, so I know it's hard to live up to those cracker games, but they were absolutely brilliant games and great to watch back. A little bit of buffering, but I don't know what was wrong with the internet the other night, Fiona.
Don't know. It seems to be all right at the moment tonight. So.
Everything's good tonight, is it? It's all looking okay, but that's good because it was a little bit of a shame because it's such good games, like they're really such amazing games to watch. So, but anyway, Cammy, what are you up to these days? How is life treating you? You say you're on a bit of the rat race at the moment, are you?
Well, just working away, Paul, at the minute. To be honest with you,
are you keeping the hair short? I know you shaved especially for us the last time.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So that's your new look now, is it? You keeping it short?
Well, I'll be honest. My hair when I was before I chopped it off, it was so long I didn't like it at all, and I just thought, who knows when the barbers are going to open again? So I was just get in the shower, cut it off. Took 2 hours to do it, and it was a bloody nightmare. I'll tell you.
So you keep it trimmed now, then? Do you just keep it?
Well, I might try and keep it like this, but can't really. I'll see how it goes anyway, but.
Hair is a pain in the hole. You see, when you get to sort of medium length hair like mine, it's a pain in the bum, like it is, yeah. But so are you enjoying work? You're working, aren't you?
I'm working away, just working at the Tesco's here, just in the town where I am in Antrim. So so doing that quite most days these days. You know what I mean?
Are you still doing your volunteering? You worked with sort of support groups and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do.
Tell us about that. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. Explain better what I'm getting at.
Well, I've been part of this it's like a suicide awareness group for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So we just go out, raise awareness, do charity fundraising, that kind of thing. Obviously, with COVID, we've not been able to do that. But
and so what's taken its place in? I mean, surely you still have a sort of duty of care, don't you? That kind of thing. Then, so what's happened during COVID?
Well, I wouldn't really say a duty of care.
Not a duty of care, but you know what I mean. You sort of feel,
it's like something close to my heart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Yeah.
But we mainly raise money for the charity. Like, I can't remember if I said this, but I did Belfast Marathon 2 years ago now, which I raised 400 quid for.
Very nice.
The charity. So, and I just do the wee helping out a few charity shops as well as working.
You like giving back. Well, that's
I do. Do you know what I mean?
Good treat. Yeah, and you get a buzz from that, I suppose, as well. Then do you?
I get a buzz and. Like I give back to services that's helped me personally.
Right.
So, but it's good. I do enjoy it. Can be tiring, but it pays off.
And how's life around? You're Antrim, aren't you? You're Antrim. You're in Antrim town.
I'm in Antrim town, Paul. Yeah.
Antrim town, that was always famous for gigs back in the day. My dad and my uncles are always talking about they all like saying, we walked to Antrim town to see Rory Gallagher back in the day and stuff like that. Isn't there the Antrim Forum and stuff like that? And I think
Antrim Forum, that's actually a COVID vaccine centre right now. So
is that what they're using it for? Right.
Obviously, it's not open at the minute, but
we used to go caravanning there when I was a teenager. My parents went through this kind of caravanning phase, and we were I was too young to sort of say no. I was 14 when I couldn't quite just say no yet. No, I'll stay at home kind of thing. But
yeah, I don't think
it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was a bit naff, but I kind of loved it because you kind of met loads of people and
there's no really caravans anymore there. Do you know what I mean? It's more just sort of it's next to the lock, obviously, but apart from that.
Every town's a bit dead, to be honest, now, isn't it? Really, so it's just to see what happens when they all open up again now.
It's really gone downhill. Even. Well, I've been living there 4 years now, and I've noticed how, shops shutting and all the rest of it kind of thing.
And where were you from in Scotland?
I was from South Lanarkshire. It's just south of it's about an hour's south drive of Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm. Quite rural then, was it?
Yeah, very rural. I was from a wee village, so I moved to a wee town, and then I moved over here.
Do you miss Scotland? You must have mates still over there, do you?
I do have mates over there. not really kept in contact much lately, but
they're not Zoomers then. No, you don't go on for a Zoom chat with them.
Not really, no. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, like, just gotta live life to the day, live life to the full. I mean,
that's it exactly. So, has anything opened up? What's the difference in the north? Have you opened up same as the rest of the UK? Then is it really?
Not really. I think the most that's come out is 10 people from 2 households can meet up in a garden.
You're allowed in your garden. We're not. Yeah, we're not allowed in our gardens. We can meet in public spaces, not in our gardens, not in private gardens.
So that's it. By the way, can I just say thanks for having me on the day, because obviously I was meant to be working tonight, and obviously, well, here I am. So
you're glad to be doing this instead of working, are you?
Oh,
good.
Sure, they've put 2 hours on me tomorrow, so it's all good,
Oh, that's good. You get it back.
I get the hours. I get the money back.
Cool. Right, well, good
to be here.
Good to talk to you, and we'll see you.
Thank you.
Good to see you in the next game then. All right, so we're going on with this one. Chat looking okay, George?
Yeah, indeed so. Talking about haircuts.
That's it. Well, how many have had a haircut? I know Joseph Bartram got one today, but who else took the plunge? But
Reese says he's getting his done before the weekend, or he needs to at the very least. Adam wishes he had such problems.
Yeah, I was telling you before I came on here. I half did mine yesterday, and then Viv finished it off sort of today. But it's not too bad. Could be worse. But anyway, we'll get on with this game. 14-point game, Graeme. Don't even got one of those T-shirts, have you?
Just a 0.
Just a 0, right? Okay. So round 7. It's your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay. MZ. P and S, and then I, Captain.
Another vowel, please.
A.
And another vowel, please.
And a final E. Okay, Graeme.
A 6.
A 6, okay. Dave?
6 as well.
Yours, please, Graeme?
Mazes, M-A-I-Z-E-S.
Mazes, okay. Dave?
I'll go same word. I've got it.
Mazes, you have it written down. Okay. Can the mass noun maze be pluralized? George.
Fortunately, Paul, the mass noun maze cannot be pluralized.
I think it was removed very recently.
Oh, was it? I know it's been in and out.
Yeah, I think it was taken out in the last update, but I could be wrong.
One of those you think, there must be more than one type of maze, surely. There must be.
Was Senpai in my other 6?
Senpai, I will double check for you.
If it was a 6, no.
It is
Okay,
not.
good.
No.
There are no 6s.
No, I'll check anyway, Paul, just in case Aptros does miss a few things.
Yeah, in case Apto's broken.
Always check.
Is that
5 was the max, and a hell of a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. None of them are 6 letters long, but unfortunately, those 3 I's, my God, they're useful in certain selections. Yeah, but like what I was saying, litigious and it needs 3 I's, doesn't it? So words like that. But yeah, so we're on for a big blank on that one again, then. Okay.
Probably not breaking the score record tonight.
Fiona, you had a couple of double blanks, didn't you?
Yeah.
You played where you had was it you and Chris?
No, it was me and Stu when we both went for Megatrons and then went for stupid 7s that weren't there. I went for Codier and he went for, I can't remember what he went for, but
That's what there was. I was saying this morning. I missed a really simple 9. I must look it up to see what it was, but it was a very, very simple 9, like a patronize or something like that. And then straight followed it with Omegatron. I was like, yes, I remembered Omegatron, but I couldn't get patronize or whatever it was. So.
Yeah, no. Dictionary Corner was still offering mazes in November last year, so I think it's come out quite recently. So. Unlucky there.
Yeah, Ray says in chat, Susie disallowed it on the show back in November.
Yeah.
You'd think with GM and all that sort of stuff, but that there would be more than one type of maze, that you could refer to mazes, of all the mazes I deal in. But, okay, so 40-26, it remains, round 8. Dave.
Let's go CV7 again.
Okay. DER. OM E and T
and the vowel next.
A.
Can I finish with another vowel, please?
And the final I, as if there's any left in the pack. So, Mr. Robjohns.
8.
8, Dave. Graeme, should I say?
Yeah, 8.
8, yours, please, Dave.
Mediator.
Mediator, okay. And yours, Graeme?
Moderate.
And moderate. And diameter with that final I as well. Okay. Was there a vowel that would have given you 9?
Funnily enough, I did look at that when moderate came out because I saw it at the start, and no, it was only consonants that would stem for a 9.
Yeah, just the moderate,
no vowel
moderated
stem
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
There was one other 8 in there as well, for the sake of Reese and anyone in the chat who is interested. Diatrime, a geological term, a long vertical pipe or plug formed when gas-filled magma forces its way up through the overlaying strata.
Okay. Very good. Okay, 8 points apiece, 48-34. And it's round 9. Back to the numbers, Graeme.
Let's have one large this time, please.
One large. 6, 2, and 1. 4, 8. And your large one is the small one. It's a 25. And your target, 7, 8, 3. So, Graeme.
783.
Okay, and Dave?
Yep, 783.
Go for it, Graeme.
25 times 4 is hundreds.
100.
Take away 2 for 98.
98.
Multiply by 8 is 784.
4. Yeah.
Take away 1.
Take away the 1. Dave?
Yep, same again.
Standard method, yes. We all went that way, I would say, George.
Either that or 8 times 4, take the 1, then times 25 and add back on the 6 and the 2.
All right, you could get to 31, right? Do it that way, yeah. Okay, very good. 10 points. 58-44. Not sure anyone's noticed yet, Graeme, but anyway. We'll see. We'll see if they do. 58 to 44. Round 10 is Dave.
I'll go another CV7, please.
WOS. ET. O. And R.
And a vowel next.
Is a U.
And I'll finish with a consonant, please.
And a final N from Norman. Dave.
I'll try 7.
Okay, Graeme.
7.
Yours, please, Dave.
Swooner.
Swooner. Okay. Graeme.
Onerous.
Onerous. That's right. That was mine.
Nice.
There was more. What about? What can you be a swooner for a start, George? Is that
I have just checked. You can be a spooner,
can't be
but
a
unfortunately,
swooner.
Dave, you can't be a swooner.
Rings a bell, that Dave. I remember someone asking. Agent Nouns with Susie was always. She always sort of made a sympathetic face. We're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
But there was longer, George.
There was longer. There were 2 8s derived as past tense of outswear. You can have outswore and outsworn.
I swore. I was toying with outworsen, but you can't outworsen. So, well done. Anyone who got the 8. And so, 7s. Both valid. 65 to 51.
No, swooner wasn't valid.
Mine
Or-
wasn't.
Wasn't valid, sorry. 65.
No, it wasn't. Yes.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. 65-44. Sorry, Dave. Going to give you the points there. Sorry about that. So, round 11 is Graeme.
4 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
R-Y T and G. U and I.
Shuffle, please. Consonant, please.
The vowels are a bit weird tonight, aren't they? T.
And a consonant, please.
Okay. And a final R. So, Graeme, how did you get on?
5, I think.
Okay, and Dave?
6.
You're a 5, Graeme?
Rutty.
Rutty, okay.
And gritty.
And gritty.
Oh, yeah.
Gritty. So I was cursing you. I wanted a vowel for gratuity, but couldn't see anything. I got lost. I was distracted after that, George. So was there anything longer than gritty?
There wasn't anything longer than gritty. No, gritty was actually the only 6 in there. So well done, Dave. And just to confirm, you can have rutty, Graeme.
What's rutty mean? Just covered in ruts or full of ruts, like a rutty road?
Derived from the noun, I presume it is derived from the second version, a habit or behaviour pattern that has become dull or unproductive but is hard to change.
Okay. All right. Very good. But Dave takes it with a 6. And that catches you up a bit. 50 to 65. And it's round 12. Dave, final letters for you.
I'll just go CV7 again, please.
LAN. ID. O. And T.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And a final consonant, please.
And the final B for Boris. Dave.
I'll go 7.
Okay, Graeme.
8 not written down.
Okay, Dave, your 7, please.
I might just be making up more words, but bandito.
Bandito, okay. And Graeme, your 8.
Ablation.
Ablation.
Ah, yeah, nice.
Good. Nothing wrong with that, George. Nothing wrong with
No,
that.
start. Graeme, yeah, brilliant spot with ablation. The surgical removal of body tissue or the removal of snow and ice from a glacier by melting it, or the erosion of rock by wind action. A few options in there. Bandito as well, Dave, is in. And there's one other 8 in there with very similar, albation, which is a term from alchemy, albification, which is the process of becoming white.
Okay, turning wise. Okay. What was the word I looked up the other day? Whitey, as in.
I had whiteys on Aptrust the other day.
Whitey. Can you? How did I couldn't find it in the dictionary?
White. Yeah, let's not go on to what it means.
But it's in. I couldn't find it.
It is in, yes.
How does it spelled?
White with a Y on the end.
Yeah, EY. Okay, I just couldn't find it. Maybe it wasn't in lexico. It didn't give that definition in lexico. All right, so very good. 8. 73 to 50, and it's round 13. Graeme, final letters.
4 and 3, please.
F, P, X, and N, A, I, and E.
Consonant, please.
There's a C.
And vowel, please.
And the final O. Okay, Graeme.
Let's try 7.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, I'll make up a 7 as well.
Okay, do you have it written down?
I do, yeah.
Okay, yours, please, Graeme.
Apneic. APNOEIC.
Very nice.
Sounds
Very
nice.
nice. Yes.
I've made a much worse anagram of that, of Capony.
Capony.
CAPONIE.
Ooh, there is an anagram of it, George, isn't there?
And sadly, no Capony. You can put the R in for Caponia, but no Capony. Graeme, however, with what he said,
Apneic.
apneic is frankly quite brilliant.
Yeah, nice.
Apnea is temporary cessation of breathing during sleep, and the adjective derived from that. And there's one anagram further, which is paeanic, derived from paean, which is a metrical foot of one long syllable, and 3 short syllables in any order.
A metrical foot of one syllable. What?
Of one long syllable and 3 short ones.
Metrical foot. That's the bit I'm...
It's a line of poetry and it's 30 centimeters long.
Yeah, I'm still not getting it.
In the example sentences, you can have paeanic rhythms, for example.
A metrical foot. My word. It's like a quarter pounder royale, that, isn't it? My word. Okay. So, very good, Graeme. 7. And that gets you across the line. So, 80 points to 50. As we go into round 14, Dave, the numbers.
We'll finish with a 6 small. Why not?
Right. Okay, cool. No, it hasn't been 6 small all the way. Damn.
Oh, Graeme picked a 1 large. Boo.
Right, Graeme. Had to spoil it with a 1 large. 6, 7, and 5.
To be fair, it's probably harder than 6 smalls.
Yeah. 1, 10, and 2. And you target 2, 8, 3. Dave, 283.
Yep, 283.
Graeme?
283.
Okay, Dave, go for it.
I did 5 minus 1
4
times by 7 times by 10.
equals 280.
And then 6 over 2 for the 3.
Equals 3. Another. Very nice. Okay, Graeme?
6 times 5 minus 1 is 29. And times 10 minus 7.
90. And take off the 7. 2. 2 good solves. Very good. Well played. Very good. So. Say those were the 2 ways, George, that most people went.
Yeah, a few different ones in the chat, but nothing too complicated.
90 to 60. Now, as I will turn off and write up the board, write up the conundrum. So, okay, marker.
You guys know what to do, chaps. Just say buzz when you've got the answer.
Okay,
so Fiona, you're all good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so very best of luck to you guys as we reveal today's ZoomDown conundrum.
Buzz.
Graeme.
Pneumatic.
Pneumatic, he says.
Nice.
Very well played. Well done indeed. So that was in your honour there, Dave. Being a Q man.
Yeah.
So you play a bit of snooker, play a bit of pool?
Yeah, I was just at uni. I've been like chair of the Q Sports Club for a few years. So yeah.
Oh well, there you go. A Q Sport chair of the Q Sports, Fiona. We got the right conundrum then, didn't we?
Yeah. I must admit, when you put it up, I was thinking a Q-tip. I didn't read it as Q-tip. It took me a few goes to work out what
QTP man. I think it helps if you don't see the scramble.
Don't read the scramble. Don't read the scramble. Don't read the scramble. I have a trick where I go. I focus on letter 5. If I'm watching Countdown, instead of scanning this way, so that you end up reading the conundrum.
Yeah.
I scan these 4 and then these 5. But Don't copy me. That's just my weird way of doing it.
And occasionally that will just give you the right answer if that's
exactly. It sort of will. Yeah. Sometimes it's good when they sort of have, it's quite an easy word, but they're sort of trying to scramble it. Just read it from a different part, but don't read from left to right. So well done, Graeme.
Yeah, well played.
100 points.
Yes, well played.
Yep, nice century there.
Yeah. 2 centuries now.
Ah.
Isn't it?
Oh, two disallowed words? I wasn't expecting it to get a century there.
I did well with those letters because there were so many horrible letters around.
Someone didn't shuffle the vinyl
Yeah.
pack at all, did they? Yeah, three U's and 3 I's and all that. So
I've been looking at various word lists for like high probability words, and I don't think any of those would have been useful there. So
no.
yeah.
This was your last minute revision, was it, for ZoomDown?
Yeah.
Let's look at
make sure I miss nothing obvious. And
yeah. That's good. That's a good strategy. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good fun,
We'll
good game.
We'll have to get you on for a numbers because I know you are a top numbers player, so we'll have to.
Yeah, that'd be good
for that. You couldn't make one of the ones the last time, I think, or something, could you?
Yeah, I was in exams at the time.
Yeah, the numbers weren't particularly testing tonight, were they?
No, they weren't. No. It just goes like that. You get so much in the show, so much in Countdown. You get spates of interesting numbers rounds, and then you can get 4 really dull ones, really. So, but anyway,
I'm glad it boosted my score. It's 2/3 of my score. So,
right. Well, we'll get Cammy's name up on the board. So, on with this. So, how are the chat looking, George?
Yeah, chat are good. Anne Robinson's just popped up to say hello.
Who?
Anne Robinson.
Anne Robinson. Okay.
Yes.
Who's that again?
Maybe I was going to nearly write Anne Robinson up here now. Can she play? Play? You don't mind, Cammy, no?
That's what she wants.
Yeah, sure.
Give her a go, Cammy. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
That's what people keep telling me. Give her a chance, Paul. Give her a chance.
Yeah, I think she'll be alright.
Yeah, so do I. I'd say it in a different way. She'd be
right.
They
should be okay.
Cammy Lovatt. Cammy Lovatt. Right. So we worked out who it is yet, George? No.
No,
we haven't.
it might be Anne Robinson. You never know.
Might be Anne Robinson doing her research. Well, welcome to ZoomDown, Anne. If it's you, I take back everything I've said. Okay, so
I'm so confused.
Good. That's deliberate. So, Graeme, best of luck to the pair of you. But Graeme, it's your letter, so take it away.
And best of luck. Let's start with 4 and 3, please.
4 and 3. SR C and J E and I
Consonant.
G
and a consonant, please.
and a final T. Graeme.
7.
7. Cammy.
Yep, 7 too, Paul.
Yours, please, Graeme.
Rejects.
Rejects, yes. Cammy.
You see that?
Rejects.
Yep.
Okay.
Got that.
Rejects, George.
Yeah, not rejecting that one.
No.
A few other 7s in there as well with recites. And then a couple of more obscure ones. Cierges, which are wax candles, especially used in religious ceremonies.
Okay, yeah.
And one final one, which is tierces. A lot of those definitions, I imagine you can't put the pearl on, but the bottom one looks like you would be able to, which is a cask containing a certain quantity of provisions, the amount varying with the goods.
A major third in the final chord of a piece in a minor key. Okay, it's very specific. Elizabeth Beer would know that. She'll know exactly what those mean. So well done. If you got any of those 7s, good start. 7-0. And it's Cammy. Your letters, please.
Sorry, my internet's playing up a wee bit, Paul. There, what did you say? Is it me?
You have me pinned.
Yep, got you pinned there. No, it's just come up. My internet's a bit unstable, but it's okay now.
Okay. Just let us know if you have any problems now. So we don't want you to lose out.
That's all right. I'll go 4 consonants, please.
4 consonants. Okay. R, D, P, and T.
Ready to go. And I'll go 4 vowels.
4 vowels. Okay. I, E, E, and O.
And a consonant, please, Paul.
And a final N. Let's zoom down. Cammy. Cammy? Cammy, can you hear me?
He's muted, I think.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes. What do
Sorry,
you have?
I don't know what happened there. I've got a 9.
Okay, Graeme.
He's also muted. I think I must have accidentally muted them both when I pinned them. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
someone muted me.
Sorry, I think my pinning went awry. I do beg your pardon.
Graeme, how'd you get on in that 45-second round?
I got a 9.
I got a 9, okay. So, Cammy, yours, please.
Repointed.
Repointed. Very good. Repointed. Very good.
Made
I'm gonna give you 45 seconds every time now, so yeah, we'll try not to mute you again.
I don't think they needed it, to be fair.
No, they didn't. So
I actually went for the end, to be fair.
So, George.
Yep, they didn't make the mistake of going for pointed, but repointed, very good for 9. To repoint is to fill in or repair joints of brickwork. And there was one other one in there with terpenoid.
Did anyone in the chat go for that?
I will have a look.
Yeah, Toby's got terpenoid as well.
Terpenoid.
I think a couple of people have
few
actually.
terpenoids on there.
TCAP has as well.
Yeah.
And there's me.
Oh, I forgot that it goes onto that side of the screen, not the other side. Yes, a few different terpenoids in the chat.
Terpenoids.
Well, I doubt any of them could define it.
No. Sorry, I interrupted you. What was the definition of it?
It's a chemical one.
Just a chemical, right?
Do you really want it?
Not really. No. I thought it was pterodine.
Didn't think so.
I thought that was the other 9 was one of those PTER words. Cammy likes his PT words, don't you, Cammy?
I do indeed, Paul. I do indeed. I love them.
So, big 18 points there, lads. Very good. 25. As it's round 3, Graham's numbers.
6 more, please.
Bless you, Graeme.
10, 3, and 9. Another 9, 8, and another 3. And your target, 9, 7, 4. So, how did we get on?
975.
975. And Cammy?
Just 976.
Okay, so Graeme, 975. One away. We'll go for that.
9 times 8 is 72.
72. Yes.
Plus 3.
75. Yeah.
10 plus 3 is 13. Multiply them together.
Very good for 975. One away.
Mm-hmm.
Was it possible, George?
No, 975 was the best you could do. Turning that 6 small into a 1 large. Very nice, Graeme.
Yeah, I was on your 972, and Cammy, I think you were 972 as well. Yeah. 8 times 120, and then plus the 9 and 3, I'm assuming. Yeah. So, well done, Graeme. That's as close as you could have got. Very good. I'm terrible at getting one away and stuff. If I don't see it, I sort of give up. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I'm just terrible at 6 small. To be fair. So.
I only think that, Cammy. You only think that.
I got all of the last game's 6 smalls.
There you go. You see, you're not terrible. You're not terrible. So 7 points to Graeme. 32. And we're into round 4, which is Cammy. Your letters, please.
I'll go for 4 consonants, please, Paul.
DM. R. And K.
I will go for 3 vowels.
E. A. And U.
Right, I'll go for 1 more vowel.
Again, they haven't been shuffled. Another U.
And a consonant, please, Paul.
And a final P. So, Cammy.
Oh, a really dodgy 8 ball.
Okay. And Graeme?
I'll stick with a 6.
Which is?
Marked.
Marked. And you're 8.
Put the up in front of it, upmarked.
Upmarked. Yeah. I would have been toying with that as well.
Me too.
George.
You can have unmarked, but I'm afraid you can't have upmarked.
It looks a good word, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Just think, yeah.
It
marked,
does, yes.
Marked. One of those,
I think I've probably tried that on Alto before, but
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah.
Very plausible. I mean, that's the same. You look through my most missed list and it's, most invalid words, and they're all plausible. They're just wrong. That's it. You can have plausible, but still wrong, really. So.
That's it.
Just remind me, Graeme, what was your word again?
Just
marked.
Marked. Oh, yeah.
Marked.
Absolutely fine.
Yes. But there was longer, George.
There was longer. There was 1 7 in there with crumped.
Crumped. Did anyone in the chat get it?
Is that GIF symbol for crap? I just saw a Simpsons GIF. I thought you were defining it.
Yeah, does that define it? Just a bit.
Oh, no, I wasn't defining it. It's, you remember the Marge crumping scene?
You're still showing this. Oh, right. She's crumping. Right. Okay.
So for those of us who had no idea what crumping is, it was.
Yeah, what does
we
it mean?
were thinking, what?
It's to dance to popular music, especially hip hop, in a style characterized by rapid, exaggerated movements of the arms and legs.
Oh, okay. That's crumping, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, it just looks off marked, doesn't it? Looks like it should be there.
Yeah.
Unlucky, Cammy. Very.
Oh, well.
Graeme. Well, refused. 38.
Yeah, I think in that situation I would always match the person, so I think Graeme did well to leave it.
I thought it's marked up, not upmarked. I thought that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because there's certain words like that where they add if it's an out, you can have out that meaning something out. But yeah. All right, round 5. Graeme, your letters.
4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
TM. D, and S. And your vowels, A, O, and E. Someone's been shuffling those old vowels.
Consonant, please.
P.
And vowel, please.
And a final E. So, Graeme.
I will. I'll stick with 8.
Okay. Cammy.
I'm gonna go for 9.
Okay. Graeme, you're 8.
Stampede.
Stampede, good 8. Yes. And you're 9. Cammy.
Metapodes.
Metapodes. Was that what you were thinking of, Graeme?
No, I was thinking demo tapes.
Demo tapes. Ooh. So, George.
I'll put Graeme out of his misery. Demo tape is in, but it's got a space between the 2 words. It's 2 words, not 1.
2 words in. It's not in then. It's 2 words.
It's not in, no. Demo tapes is in, but
It's
not
in.
demo.
It's separate entries.
Demo tapes is, but not demo tapes. Anyway, back to the more important matter. Metapodes is a brilliant spot, Cammy.
Very well done, Cammy. Well done. Well played.
Yourself.
So, yeah. Flashed through my mind, but I would have been sticking with Stampede as well. I wasn't sure. Wasn't very sure about it. So, well done. Very good. And that puts you into the lead.
Nope.
So, 43. As we go into round 6. Cammy, your numbers.
I'm going to be very boring, and I'm going to go for 2 at large, please.
2 large is not boring. 2 large is...
maybe not boring, but, not fun.
Don't know. Depends on the 2 large. So, your numbers are 10, 7, and 4. 1, 25, and 50. And you target 8, 8, 0. Standard, Paul. Standard. The bookies pay out. Okay, so how'd you get on?
880. Sorry.
Graeme?
No, 882 I've got.
All right, Cammy, go for it.
Ready to go. 50 plus 25.
75.
Nope, I messed up. Sorry.
Thought you had it, did you? Okay. What did you have, Graeme?
50 minus 1 is 49.
What was your declaration?
Oh, sorry, 882.
882.
Okay, go for it.
50 minus 1 is 49.
49, yeah.
25 minus 7 is 18.
7 is 18.
Multiply them together.
Multiply them together for 882. For 2 away. But, George, it was possible.
It was. Shall I give you my way?
Yeah. I can give you a way and then we'll do both. Okay, so you did.
Just seen it.
Okay. 10 add 7 is 17.
17.
Times by the 50 is 850.
Mm-hmm.
And then add on the rest for 880.
5, 4, and 1. I think all of us were looking for an 88 or a 220 or something, or a 22.
Yeah, that's how I started out.
So you could say 50 minus 10 for 40, and then 25 minus 7 plus 4 for 22. and multiply 40 times 22 was Mylene's way. I couldn't see it, but that's what I was looking for. So Graeme gets 7 points for that then.
Yep.
And the lead changes once more. 45. So we have a 2-point game. As we take a little break. So how are the chat? All good? Let me get my wine.
Yeah, all good.
Any crack?
Other than inappropriate anagrams of the word metapodes, no.
Go on.
Can we guess?
Demo tapes was great. We liked demo tapes. So yeah, go on.
Well, you can guess.
Damp poets or something?
Speed mode.
No.
No, damp stampede. Oh.
Pedo teams? No.
Pedo. Yeah, pedo mate or something, or pedo.
Yeah, you're on the right lines.
Pedo.
Yeah, we probably don't really want to go there, to be fair.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why I didn't mention it. I didn't say
Well,
what it
you
was to
did
begin with.
mention it, so-
I mentioned it, but I didn't say what it was.
It's all it's all context. These are words. We can say any word we like on this program as long as it's related to what's in the dictionary. So, it's the same with swear words. If they're part of it. Sure, Dave knows. We'll chat to Dave now because Dave, you were sort of famous for in the bloopers. That game we had was a particularly dirty version of ZoomDown, wasn't it? The one that episode. Who did you play in that episode?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Sophie
Turner,
Reese?
Yeah, it was just rude words just kept coming up. I know you guys were kind of looking for them. I mean, you really were. There was
a little bit. Yeah,
there was a string of them.
Well, it was the very first round, I think, wasn't it? It
was a good debut.
Word.
Yeah.
There was this word we can't say and that word we can't say in this one. There was quite a few, but it's part of the game, isn't it? We're all, there's a juvenile in all of us, Fiona. I think we're always sort of looking for the rude word. If it's a choice of playing the safe word and the same length rude word, we'll always kind of go with the rude word, won't we?
I don't know. When I was on Countdown, I got embarrassed just declaring panties. So
I remember. I'll have to look on the wiki, but the game before my first one, when I was sat in the audience, one of the contestants declared shuts on the show. I just looked. He got the points for the 5 shuts. That wasn't the word he came out with. They made him change the word he actually said.
Sounds like with Jack Hurst when he offered hardiest. He'd said something. He'd said some other word, and they said, "Well, we'll have to give you another 8." There isn't another 8. Oh, we'll have to change one of the letters and refilm the round.
Oh, that's a little awkward, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Shitheads or something.
Not quite.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes, because
Apeshit.
catfished wasn't valid in those days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apeshit today in the spoiler chat as well. It was one of the maxes today. I think apeshit was. That's not right. It's not very rude. Irish people have a different context of what's a rude word than English people. We are much more fond of throwing in swear words in the general vernacular. I have a Dutch friend as well. The Dutch are terrible for it. Like, they sit in board meetings and call their boss, "You're an asshole. You're an asshole for thinking like that." They think that's perfectly valid, a good conversation just because they see it in a movie. So it depends how you learn your English, I suppose. Where are you learning your English from? Sort of Al Pacino movies or something? That's you're going to have a slightly different lexicon than those of us raised in Wuthering Heights and all that. So
I think when I was about 12, we got the Countdown Wii game. And the first conundrum I had when I was playing my mum was shithouse. So, yeah.
Didn't even know that was a word.
Apparently it was.
So there was a Countdown
like a brick version.
Countdown Wii, is Wii not the motion sensor one?
Yeah.
So how did you do that then? What was how does Countdown use a motion sensor?
Yeah, I think both players are typing in their words at the same time, so it doesn't really work. Because you can see exactly what the other person's doing. So yeah, it's not the best game on the Wii.
Games consoles. Has anyone use virtual reality? Does anyone have an Oculus or anything like that? Toying with one of those at the moment. George, you have?
Nope.
No, Graeme, you're a technical guy. You like gadgets. And stuff.
I've used one a couple of years ago. My one Christmas, my brother brought one along, and you put it on, you play with it, and it was some office simulator where you get to throw files at people and things like that. It was great fun, and you sort of lose yourself in it. You get dinner. Wait, what? Where am I? You need to take that. Oh, you need to take that off. Okay, right. They are VR headsets. We think like from the 90s when there were these horrible grainy things that made you sick, but they really develop now. It's properly like you think, hang on, this is really good.
Never mind the 90s. In the 80s, we had Tomitrons. That was VR for us back in the day. It was your set of binoculars that you put on and played the game.
Oh, the little tiny thing with
they were
the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was called Tomitron or something, I think it was. But it was not complete immersion, but sort of like binocular immersion. Once you're in here, you're sort of seeing it's not a wrapped around thing.
Like a little circle of pictures in it, and it would turn.
You're thinking like a kaleidoscope thing. No, this was an electronic device, but it was.
Was it? Oh, okay.
I think it was Sega. It was the Sega Tomitron or something. I'm showing my age. Fiona, you might remember.
I think we're thinking of different things, but
yeah.
But no, I know there's a place near us where you can go for like a VR thing, and you see videos where people are like walking along a plank on a ground, but with a VR headset where they think they're walking over a city and they're just wobbling and it's
high buildings. Yeah, that's what someone said to me.
I would be terrified. I think.
You get vertigo. You're standing in your living room with vertigo.
Yeah.
So I think I'm tempted to get one just to sort of entertain the kids.
Yeah, one of my mates has got one, so as soon as we're allowed to mix, I shall be around there giving it.
Yeah, well, I want a good review. Fiona. I want to know is it worth splashing the cash on them?
Have you seen like Bronnie O'Sullivan playing pool on virtual reality?
No.
He just tries to lean on the table and just falls flat on his face because he's got the headset on. And
more immersive than you think.
Yeah.
Bashed his favourite cue, did he? Okay, my word. Yeah, oh god, no. What was I watching last night? Johnny English, where they had this with Rowan Atkinson flicked over, and he had a VR set on, but it was one of these pads that you walk on, which with sort of any direction you go, it'll sort of travelate backwards, so you never leave that one spot. But that'd be quite cool. But anyway, right, we'll get on with this game. Back to the countdown. So a 2-point game. Very tight game, this one. And it's going to be Graeme, your letters.
4 and 3, please.
4 and 3. RL R and P. A U and I.
Consonant.
S.
And a vowel, please.
And the final O. Graeme.
6.
Okay, Dave.
Cammy,
sorry. Cammy.
I've got an 8, Paul.
An 8. Okay, sorry, Cammy.
That's all right.
It's because Graham's here at one screen, and then basically you're not next
That's
to
all
him.
right.
You're over a bit. So.
That's okay.
So you're 6, please, Graeme.
Pulsar.
Pulsar, very nice. 6, and you're 8, then Cammy.
Plesiosaur.
Oh, Plesiosaur. Oh, very nice. I thought it was the one I had, Parlors, but it's Plesiosaur. What is a Plesiosaur?
Yeah. We were talking about dinosaur actually before we came on stream, weren't we? As like that 1-8 you always miss. And yeah, Pliosaur is a plesiosaur with a short neck, large head, and massive toothed jaws.
Yeah, I missed everything yesterday, so I did so.
Chris Hare penciled one the other day. What was it? A Pariasaur? I thought, that's a dinosaur with no mates. A pliosaur. So pliosaur. Parlors, George, and there's another one.
Parlors, and sort of an alt on parlors is also parlors, Parloirs, which specifically is a room in a monastery or convent set aside for conversation with visitors or between the residents.
Those who are
so essentially it's a parlor in a monastery, but it's spelled differently.
Those who are allowed talk. Yeah, that's the talking room. Go into the talking room if you're going to talk. Okay, well done, Cammy. Very good. And takes you into the lead again. So 51, 45, 51, and it's Renee, your letters.
Me, sorry, yeah. I'll have 4 consonants, please.
Okay. R, D, S, and Z.
4 vowels.
I, E, O, and A. Oh, they've had a good shuffle now.
Oops, sorry. And I will have a consonant, please.
And the final S. Okay, Cammy.
7, Paul.
7, and Graeme.
7.
Yours, Cammy.
Roadies.
Roadies, yeah.
And roadies.
Roadies and roadies. Yeah. Anything else, George?
Anagram of that with radios. There's dossier as well, and one I've not heard of, which is adoses. And ados is the ancient Greek concept of shame, modesty, or reverence, especially as a motivating force. Apteros says you can pluralize that. I don't like the I don't like thinking that can be pluralized.
Okay. Can you have if that had been an I, can you have radioizes?
You can.
You can, right. It popped into my head. All right. Okay, 7's here. Okay, so 52, 58. And it's round 9. The numbers again, Graeme.
6 more, please.
6 more. 4, 2, and 9. 10, 5, and 5. And your target. 6, 9, 2. Okay, so Graeme, 692.
692.
And Cammy?
Just 690.
Okay, Graeme, go for it.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Yeah.
Times 5 is 70. And multiply that by 10 to the 700.
700.
And take away 4 2s.
2 times 4 is your 8. Very nice. Good solve. Very good. And takes you back into the lead. So we like that one. I love these lead changes, Fiona. These are good.
Yeah, it's a cracking game.
Cracking game indeed. So well played. Mylene had a different way, George.
She did. Yeah, she made it as a multiple of 4. She did 173 times 4.
So 45. 9 times 5 for 45. Take off a 10 for 35. Times the 5 for 175. And then take off your 2 for the split. Okay, and multiply by 4. Okay. I did Graham's way. I'm not sure. Were there any other ways in the chat? The people any interested?
Yeah, a few different ways in the chat.
Can you get to 690 and keep the 2? I couldn't get that way. Couldn't see that to start with.
No one has done an add 2. I will have a look on.
I was looking for
that.
Tombola. Way, but couldn't see 690 to keep the 2.
You could not.
No. Okay, so back into the lead, Graeme, 62.58.
Sure, Stephen will be able to tell us what's the record number of times the lead has changed in the ZoomDown game.
There's been a few this series. There's been a few recently. It definitely has. There's been. I love these sorts of games. It shows that the matching is good. It's like you're taking a round off you. Sort of can sometimes bring the sort of scores down a little bit because you're kind of you're taking rounds off each other all the time. But it's you get for really good games. That's what I like. So 4-point game, round 10. Cammy.
Radio, 4 consonants, please.
Okay. T, G, S, and N.
4 vowels.
U. We're back to the unshuffled U's. U, U, O, and E.
And a consonant, please.
And the final T. Okay, Cammy.
7.
Okay, Graeme. Okay, yours, please, Cammy.
Tongues.
Tongues, yes.
And tongues.
Oh, tongues. The pair of them with the tongues, Fiona. Tongues. Looks like there's more. It just looks like, outstung or something like that. That's what I was toying with, George. All right.
No outstung, but you can obviously have outsung. That's the wrong tab.
Mm-hmm.
Outsung, tenuous, outsent, outguns, and the one I managed to spot in there for some bizarre reason, tenutos, which is another musical term, a note or chord held for its full value or slightly more, or full time value.
Held then, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Participle just meaning held.
I'm not going to attempt to do one myself.
Okay, so very good. 7s. 2 wagon tongues.
Stephen, with an update on the stat, he says he stopped tracking this stat after Series 1, but Sophie against Dave had 5 lead changes in it.
Okay, there have been a few this series, Stephen, if you're looking again, because I think there was quite a few this season. Okay, so still 4-point game, and it's round 11, Graeme.
4 and 3, please.
TL, M, and N. And your vowels, E, I, and I.
Consonant.
S.
And a vowel, please.
And a final A. And that's zoomed out. Graeme.
I'll try a 9.
Okay, Cammy.
Yeah, I'm going to try 9 as well.
Yours, please, Graeme.
Melanitis.
Melanitis. Okay, Cammy.
Probably made us up. Menialist.
Menialist. Say some good options here, George. So melanitis and What was your one again, Cammy?
Nihilist.
Menialist.
I have checked both, and unfortunately, neither are in.
Manliest.
And
yeah.
manliest, and a bunch of other 8s in there, but there wasn't a 9 to be found.
Oh.
It's when you get those nine nice letters like that, you think there must be 9. There must be, and there's a bunch of 8s. Yeah, I remember being pleased with myself on Apto when I started refusing, sort of trying the 9s on those, because you just assume, like, when you first join Apto, you just assume, oh, there's got to be a 9 here, I'm trying everything. But some very good stabs there, lads. Menialist sounds very plausible, and Melanitis sounds quite plausible as well, Graeme, I must say. But, So, what else? What are the other ones they could have had, George?
Again, there was ailments, alienism and alienist, litanies, manliest, mini-8s, and small teen.
Small teen. That's an interesting one. Small teen.
Small teen. From mineralogy, it's the same as a small tite, which is basically just another mineral.
It's a knight, yeah.
It's a knight, it's a mineral. Let's move on.
Josh is like, no, let's not move on. Let's delve deeper. Delve deeper. Get the real meaning. So, double blank on that one. Scores remain the same. And it's round 12. Cammy, final letters.
Ready? 4 consonants, please.
C, L, X, and V. It's like Roman numerals.
4 vowels, please. Hopefully not all eyes.
Well, E, 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 and O. They were shuffled.
Let's just go for vowel.
On the odds that it's probably not going to be an E, yes. It's a final A. So, Cammy, how'd you get on?
Then I try 7.
Okay, Graeme?
7.
Yours, please, Cammy?
Exclave.
Exclave, okay.
Exclave.
Very good. I'm assuming that's in, George?
It's a very good spot. It's the only 7 in there.
Very good.
A portion of territory of one state completely surrounded by territory of another or others as viewed by the home territory.
Okay, opposite of an enclave. Okay, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just on 165. That's all I was thinking. Yeah, still on my Roman numerals. So, hold on. 7s apiece. 76 to 72. As we're into the final letters, Graeme.
1 for Euclides.
W-R T and H I O and A.
Vowel, please.
E
And a consonant, please.
and a final V. Graeme.
Just 6.
Okay, and yours, please, Cammy.
7.
Okay, yours, please, Graeme.
Wither.
Wither. Your 7, Cammy.
Overhit.
Overhit.
I guess what?
Overhit, George.
Yeah, love one with overhit.
So, overhits. What else was in that selection?
There's a Scottish one for Cammy with Rowthie. Rowthie. Plenty supplied with
Never heard of
something.
it.
Could be well provided.
Rowthie, probably Rowthie.
Didn't think you would have. And Theoria, the other one in there, contemplation of the nature of things.
I was toying with overweight, but I'm sure I've played that on Apto and been denied. But can't overweight. Sounds like you can. He made me overweight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But very good, Cammy. And once again, we have a lead change. So 76-79. It's now a 3-point game. And we're into the last 2 rounds. So round 14, Cammy, is your numbers. How are you going to play it?
4 biggins, I think.
4 large. Okay. Your 2 smalls are quite big. They're 10 and 8. And then you have 50, 75, 25, and 100. And you target 6, 4, 7. And let's zoom down. So, Cammy.
It's just 646.
Okay, Graeme.
646.
Okay, Cammy, go for it. 646.
Right, 75 times a 10.
750.
Take the 100.
650.
50 over 25 for 2, sorry.
50 over 25 is 2.
8 over the 2.
And 8 over that 2 is a 4.
Take it off.
Take it off. 646. Graeme.
75 times 8 is 600.
Yeah.
Add the 50.
And the 50. Yeah.
100 over 25 is 4 and take it away.
100 over 25 is the 4. For 2 good 646s, George.
Yeah, I was stuck on 646 myself.
It was possible.
It was Miley managed to crack it out in the end.
Has Dave got it? No, he's busy spilling beer.
Did you get it, Dave? No?
No.
Oh, okay. So, what did she do? 75 minus 8? For 67. Times the 10 for 670. Take off the 25 for 645. And then you have a 100 over 50 for a 2. Don't add it on. So, well done, anyone who got that. Not the easiest, really. To go to 670 and come back down, that's not intuitive. Was there any other ways in the chat people did, George? Any other clever ways?
Not that I've seen, nothing else. I'll
no
have a
way
look
of
on,
getting to 650 and keeping the 75 over 20.
I'll have a look on Graham's Conundrum Tombola.
Or 640 plus the 7 or something like that. No, can't see a way.
You could do 100 take 10 is 90 times by the 8
720
is 720, then take off 73.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Very good. Right, so 7 points apiece, and we're heading for a crucial.
Good luck, you okay?
Yeah, good luck.
83 to 86. Okay, so I'm going to turn off.
Yeah, we say so. I'm busy at the minute.
We all know what we're doing, yeah. Just say
Finally,
Well,
George. Yeah, just for Cammy's benefit now, it's, because he has form here, like he has previous. So
it'll be
right.
grand. Good luck,
Come on,
guys.
Hang around with me too much, Fiona. It'll be grand. It's very Irish. That's practically page 1 of how to be an Irishman. That's grand. Grand.
I think it's quite Scottish as well.
It is, yeah. Well, you see, I'm Nordy, so we're kind of both. Right. If you gentlemen are ready, we have a crucial ZoomDown conundrum. You both ready? Yes?
Yep.
Best of luck to the pair of you as we reveal tonight's crucial ZoomDown conundrum.
Buzz.
Graeme.
Townscape.
Townscape.
Yeah, well done.
Very well done. Well done, because it was we weren't sure if Fiona said that one earlier. We weren't sure whether it was Townscape or Town Space. We were
I saw space first, and I thought
someone's going to go. Someone's going to take
Townscape.
So very well done, Graeme. What's this with the conundrums from behind? Like the master of this. That's your thing.
I'm normally not great at conundrums.
Well, you are now. Wow, this is two from behinds. Cammy, unlucky, mate. You played a great game.
Cheers, Paul. Better player one, yeah, man.
That was. Were you anywhere close to it?
No. Give me another 10 seconds. I'll probably go, but
Yeah, it's been a
I didn't
fantastic
get it.
game.
Toughy, Fiona. That was a hard one. That was.
Yeah,
I thought
it
that
was quite hard.
That
Yeah.
was pretty tough. So well done, Graeme, in solving that. That was so.
Thanks.
So, and another lead change, Stephen, if you're counting. This is 93 to 86. So, wow. Again, cracking games tonight. Absolutely cracking games. What did the chat make, George?
Yeah, chat, love that. That's come from Leslie as well, saying we need to get ZoomDown merch T-shirts that say "Just Say Buzz."
Our original thing was going to be masks or something, but then we thought, no, we don't want to remind people anymore of lockdown, and then they have to. So, but yeah, wow, it's hotting up this series. The standard is kind of gone through the roof, and the game's just been cracking. So thanks to all of you for playing your part in these. Like they're very very good, and they're great. Yeah. Even for me doing it now and then watching it back tomorrow, it's still good fun to watch it back. And there's not many things you can say about it. If you were sort of involved and then you had to watch it back again, you're like, yeah, it was only yesterday. But it's still good fun to watch back. So Cammy, did you enjoy yourself?
I didn't, Paul.
No,
it was great. Thanks for having me back.
You won't be in any bloopers this time. You didn't embarrass yourself there.
Yeah, sadly. I was tempted just to say Buzz just to
Ptarmigan. You should have for comedy. You should have just said Ptarmigan.
I think it was a little tense for that.
if I was in the lead and it wasn't a crucial, I probably
exactly. You'd won the game. You'd won the game already. So, but anyway,
well played, Graeme. So.
Well played.
Well played, all of you. Well played. Mm-hmm. So anyway, right, 9:45, Fiona. I suppose we'll let people get on.
One thing, did anyone spot the 4 semicolon?
No one mentioned anything in the chat, which surprised me. I gave them 5 minutes before somebody noticed that you put that semicolon on the board.
Yeah, Graeme made me change this one to a quadruple semicolon, whatever it is.
4 colon there for ages. See if anyone noticed. No one pays any attention.
That's the new standard, Graeme. I'm going to do that all the time now. It's sort of 93 comma. It's like the French now, isn't it? You know, like commas instead of points and all that. So. But anyway, we will leave it there. Thank you very much to anyone. Thank you so much for watching. We know we have a lot of choice these days, so we really, really do appreciate it. And thanks to the boys here for a great show tonight. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Cammy. And thanks to our champion, Graeme. We will see you on Thursday. Let you know who you play. And thanks to George and Fiona. And we'll see you all on Thursday. Good night, guys.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
And we're gone.